team's future stars. Stepping up is Josh Russ, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Josh.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get.
Ball 4, take the base. He's safe.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. Hartford led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ian Oliver earns his 6th winning decision. Time for minor league baseball here on the show.
Ball 4, take the base.
Now it'll be Matt Dog. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Runner back safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And they got him. And now in the box, Josh Russ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Josh
Hit to short. Right to him. And there's one gone to start the night.
batting third, the first baseman, Grant.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Striding in is Brett Boswell, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Next to hit, Matt Dog. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Next to hit is Khalil Lee. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything up?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Next, it'll be Joaquin Cora. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Dog takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So now to the plate, Matt Dog. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. At the plate now is Matt Dog as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that, the side. Stepping in once again is Jacob Travis. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Slow roller out to short. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. Binghamton leads it 3-2. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Rumble Ponies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matthew Allen earns win number 4 on the season. Bailey Falter pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Welcome to MLB The Show in this So now here is Matt Dog looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not.
Now I am. I wasn't playing anything. Shut up. Damn! Boy, Bears got a lot of cards tomorrow, boy. Shit. We got Moby Okoye, Cordell Patterson, Desmond Trufant. Hey, hold the fuck up. Damn, Bears caught a dub. Boy, we got fucking Cordell Patterson, Raheem Mostert, Desmond Trufant. Oh my god. Leonard Floyd. Jesus Christ. Does Leonard Floyd have a power up? Damn, I might have to buy some coins tomorrow. Shit. Leonard Floyd does not have a power up, so I can't use him. Can you stop being nasty? Jesus Christ. What the hell? Maybe. I'm breathing like that. That's how you sound right there. I mean, chop your tongue. I'm going gang. You're gonna fucking die. Your mother's a motherfucker. Damn, stop. What the fuck is your problem? Stop tasting stuff. Nasty ass. I don't like hearing that. Oh, no. No. Nasty ass. No. Ooh. Fuck you. Dude, you're fucking Italian. You're bronze, bruh. It's not how it works, but whatever. I'm caramel, actually. Whatever. That's cool. Can't even spell murder. That was so dumb I almost fucking died. Jesus Christ.
In there easily as the
Nick
throw
Rod, I bet you
bounces
do
on the
with
way
that.
down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's
Wow.
not known
I
for
hope my secret agent is hearing this racism.
Up next, Doug Cloven, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been
Copy,
getting the
over.
results
Go get
he
him.
or his
Move in,
club
move
have
in.
been hoping for. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Now into the box.
Yes, I just told you that.
Castillo, a bouncer to the left side.
Okay.
The throw will go to third.
That's exactly what a racist would say.
Got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now.
I agree.
The tag gets one.
That don't make you any less racist, though.
Now at the plate is Jacob.
That's just the word of the year, bro.
For him
Racist.
at third base.
You just better.
Ready on 0-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So one run on.
It's you.
And now here is Matt Dog. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Brennan will wait on it. And that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here.
More likely to be you, but
So
whatever.
now into the box is Matt Dog. Flew out last time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now to the plate, here is Jose Gomez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Levine gets his lead at first, nobody out. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
No, leave me alone.
And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into
Wow.
second base with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited.
No.
Into the box, Matt Dog, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent,
already got
not
what he
great
says.
results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like
Yeah,
better,
you did.
certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he
Yes.
has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, that game's on ice. Well done.
A one-run game this
No, I don't
afternoon,
like wrinkles.
3-2 the final finish.
Wait.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Your attention.
No. The fuck?
Pinch hitting for Binghamton. Number 24, Matt
This
No,
ball will
fuck
be
you. How
chopped
about that?
foul. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting
Yeah,
well
yeah, I
over
bet you would.
300 on the season.
Yeah.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there.
Wow,
And it's
so
0-2
so
now.
racist.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th
It was
inning
just
now.
is,
The
okay.
pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Grounded down
That's
the third
even
base
more
line.
racist.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the
Oh
throttle
my
and
God.
pulling it when he needs to.
Lifted into the air out towards center field.
Just end it all, bro.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2
No,
away now.
he lost his hair in his 30s.
Stephen Tarpley will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
No. Take off my
Just
dad.
a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot.
I got the most hair in the house, so.
Made
I do try. It don't work. God.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Reading Fightin' Phils. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Dog, is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Digging in next, Jerome Cunningham. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Jerome Cunningham.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, shit.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made.
Next up, Matt Dog struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
You never know what it's like to pound the zone.
Next to stand in is Matt Dog. No hits
No,
in 2 trips
I
to
don't
the
like that.
plate for him in the ball game. And now the first pitch.
That's
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
It would be fun for
And
me if you
they've
like
got the runner
it.
hung up between first and second. The relay throw. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw leading off the inning, it'll be Matt Dog, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Rickard has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Just like his fucking Cueto.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The end. The game's future stars are on this.
Stop it. No, she's not.
Ready now is Matt Dog as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch on its way. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You really.
Next, here is Isaiah Gilliam, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Scooped up, there's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eddie Almanza comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Softly hit to short. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the next to bat will be Matt Dog. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
And he's out on a strong throw. So next to bat will be Matt Dog, singled in his last at-bat. And a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In the air out to left. Steven is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now to bat, Matt Dog. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. A 5-0 finish tonight. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and two gone in the inning.
Ponies, number 24.
Now a throw over to first and the runner back safely. Matt Dog is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. You see the average starting play at .318, 2 home runs and 21 driven in. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Newcomb, the runner at first with two gone. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Corey Oswalt is on the, and it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
Keep the people. Blood on your taser? What the fuck? Damn, you just have to show up at people's houses, bro? No.
challenge to raise the bar defensively.
Oof. No, you don't, Matt. Stop it.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on.
Just because you're a filthy liar.
Stepping in next, Matt.
Oh,
First
yes.
chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul.
Her husband,
Another
Roger.
0-2 coming. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Digging in will be Joe Dietrich.
Batting third, the second baseman. Joe.
Runner goes. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. Bottom of the third now. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Max Burt.
The third baseman.
Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Matt Dog. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Again, another foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Matt Dog. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And now, Doug Cloven, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. A toss behind the back. And he'll go the short way to retire. Ready to begin the 8th. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Matt Dog. Now the first pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Vasquez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Dude, you suck, Matt. Jesus Christ.
Game. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Cole Sands wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. The show's continuing coverage of Double-A North. Next to dig in, Matt Dog, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Ro, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Next, it'll be Angelo Vasquez, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Angelo.
This pitch is popped up. Castillo is under it, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and the inning is over. So stepping in is Max Burt.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first.
So here is Angelo
Right fielder,
Vasquez.
number 18, Angelo Vasquez.
Grounded to short. Scooped up. And that's out number one. Striding forward now is the DH, Johnny Pareda. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield.
Killing me, bro.
Now to the plate, Matt Dog grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground where this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's a high pop-up. Burt is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, here is Ozzie Negrete. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but...
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gabriel Pena. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. To short. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the...
Hold on, I'll be right back. Better go feed my dogs.
Matt Dog. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Khalil Lee. Flew out last time up.
Khalil Lee.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping up is Matt Dog, singled in his last at-bat.
Matt Dog.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. And stepping in, Matt Dog. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Khalil Lee. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 4-2, the final score tonight. The Somerset. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Somerset Patriots and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Dog. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Comes set with the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. McGill, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a hit. Now it'll be Khalil Lee, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dudley moving to his left. So now here is P.J. Higgins looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a line drive to left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Dog. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Mason is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Striding in is Matt Dog. He flew out in his last AB. First offering, pitch out, nothing doing. Hit in the air to left field. Perez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Next to hit, Matt Dog flew out last time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. And now in the box, Matt Dog. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Khalil Lee, trying to bring in the tying run from third here.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball stick.
It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Somerset came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. The game's future stars. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Patriots came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Patriots, 4 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men.
Time for minor league baseball here on. Next to hit is Matt Dog. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit to short. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Next, it'll be Matt Dog. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Matt Dog.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. At the plate now is Matt Dog. He flew out in his last AB. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first, a double play.
That's a great example there.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the DH, Matt Dog. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. 6-1, the final tally today. The Patriots playing. The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Rumble Ponies.
So coming to the plate, Cody Eves, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Cody Eves.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. So now here is Matt Dog looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Swing and a liner. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Up next, Khalil Lee. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A bouncer to the left side, reined in, and he's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up to second for one. Throw won't get him. Now into the box, Harvey Goss. A potential tying run for him at third base. The 1-1 home. On the ground to short. This could be two. Fielded cleanly to second for one. The tag, and he is out. So 1 run here on 3 hits. So now to the plate, Matt Dog, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Davis finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Stepping in once again is Matt Dog. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third as he'll hang on here to record. Now at the plate is Jonathan Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So now into the box is Matt Dog, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Now to the plate here is Logan Warmoth. It was a walk in his last trip. Popped up.
I don't know why you gotta be so gay.
Castillo is calling for it. But it's the shortstop that gets there, and that's the second out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Matt Dog. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Swing and a miss, strike 3 in the throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Rumble Ponies put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Lon Rivas claims the win out of the pen, his first. Minor League Baseball is live and on.
Oh, the stars.
The shortstop.
He's set. Here it comes. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Into the box, Matt Dog, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
And now they've got him picked off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed. And now here is Matt Dog, singled in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. Hummel will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Digging in next, Martin Maldonado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Logan Warmoth. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Straight up, Almanzar has a play, and that will end the inning. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hans Thompson. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
To second for 1, but they will not get 2. He's safe at first, and this ball game is tied. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Matt Dog.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Hummel moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the... Next up, Matt Dog flew out last time up.
Matt Dog.
Out in front of it, strike one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Weller is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Fisher Cats crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win.
5 hits, no errors.
You suck.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this... Ready now is Matt Dog, batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10. From the belt, the pitch. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. McGill, base runner at first with 1 out. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. So the next to bat will be Khalil Lee. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout.
The catcher, Doug.
Popped up. Goss over to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Dog. He singled first time up. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
And before the 3-2, a move to first. And he'll dive back in. Now the 3-2 pitch. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Doug Cloven. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to bat, Juan Castillo, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Juan Castillo.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as...
Oh, shit.
Next, here is Matt Dog. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he's back in standing.
Okay. Okay.
First pitch on the way. Ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in will be Khalil Lee. It was a walk in his last trip.
Khalil Lee.
Pulled toward right center field. Weller moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping in next, Doug Cloven. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now. So next to hit is Juan Castillo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Dog, the base knock to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The 0-1 offering. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next to dig in, Matt Dog. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Fontaine leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. And this evening's contest comes to a close.
This is why I can't watch TV with you. You talk too much. Uh-oh. The nerve. Backfire.
Minor League Baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. We've got baseball on the So now here is Matt Dog looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moore patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And now Matt Dog and their runners at the corners now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rivera is under it, 2 gone. So stepping in is Matt Dog as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like it.
And the second run will come across as well, so they're on the board at least. It's 6-2 now.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember, but without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And he'll be tagged out at second. Next, it'll be Matt Dog. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Swing and a liner, but that'll land foul, strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple.
Swing and a line drive. but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
That's the ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. New Hampshire put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.
For the victorious Fisher Cats, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left.
The show's continuing coverage of
Batting third, the shortstop, Matt.
first offering.
Listen now.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit.
I'm not talking to you.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Khalil Lee becomes the first out of the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Weller is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So here is Doug Cloven.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Doug Cloven.
Comes set, the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Jonathan Davis. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next up is Matt Dog. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Hey, good eye, good eye. Great take, kid. Hey, good one up there, huh?
A ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Now at the plate, here is Cody Eves. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be. Stepping up is Matt Dog, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. McGill is off of first with 2 away. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call. Ready to take his hacks again. Yadier Rivera lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball and try.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Now it'll be Matt Dog. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Striding forward now is the DH, Hans Thompson. He doubled home a pair his last time up. The 0-2 home. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, two. Striding in is Matt Dog, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
That way to square up on that ball. Great job.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Khalil Lee. He bounced out
Yeah,
last
man,
time
no,
up.
the
Yeah,
damn
Matty,
thing now.
expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is...
Stop it. This man ass. Fat ass stuff eating shit all the time. What? Not for free. Not for free. Rest in peace to the cows. Yeah, may the cows rest in peace.
in order, anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now back.
And stepping in, P.J. Higgins. He's
P.J.
working on a 1-for-3
fucking
thus
calling
far.
this?
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
We gotta get these solos done,
And
dude.
now in the box, Doug Cloven. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here
Saquon
in the
and
seventh
Adoree
inning.
Jackson coming tomorrow.
And he
You're
struck
not
him
gonna get
out.
them, but I just thought I'd tell you.
So it's no runs on
No,
a
you're
hit,
not,
no
man.
errors.
Stop it.
Next to hit is Harvey
Now
Goss.
batting,
Singled
first
in his
baseman,
last at-bat.
Harvey
The 2-1.
Goss.
Grounded to short. He's right there. And there's one down now. Next, it'll be Matt Dog, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. This one ends with a 10-5. Hold on and
What? Stupid ass Nigrod, what you just say? Okay. That's the point.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Game 1 here in Binghamton have lost their last. Next to hit, Matt Dog, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly.
Stop it.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Josh Russ. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
Not do that. Nasty nigger.
At the plate now is Matt Dog. He flew out in his last AB. And a dive, but he's back in.
No. Tell me what the fuck to do. How about that?
Now the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Middleton calls for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Now into the box, Russell Brennan. He doubled his last time up.
Russell Brennan.
No.
And there's a base hit on the line. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there.
Oh my god.
So now to the plate, Matt Dog flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's safe.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example.
What?
Your attention, please.
Now at the plate is Brett Boswell. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The second base.
You don't have a hot stick to swing, dude.
He's got it.
Jesus Christ.
Throw on to
You're
first.
fucking lukewarm twig, bruh.
Stepping in once again is Jacob Travis. No hits to this point.
Catcher, Jacob.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Up next, Matt Dog, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Hartford Yard Goats took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
8 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
This one actually
Number
is
24.
faster execute, but it's not as productive, and I'll give yourself
Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Hartford Yard Goats took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this. So now here is Josh.
I'm gonna do these solos so I can get this card tomorrow, bruh.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Victory.
No.
AK-47 can be taken without a police officer firing a bullet after he done murdered 6, 7, 8 people, but a 16-year-old girl with a butter knife cannot be apprehended without a bullet being shot. That is nonsense. I'm not gonna lie, I must be a cool. I don't agree with you. So explain to me how a white man, a police officer firing a bullet after he done murdered 6, 7, 8 people, but a 16-year-old girl with a butter knife cannot be apprehended without a bullet being shot. That is nonsense. They killed her because they never get away with it.
No. I've never been. Yeah. If they know, yeah. If they know.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard. It's baseball on the show. So now into the box is Matt Dog, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Ball one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday. Able to do.
I kind of want this Antonio Brown. I'm not gonna lie.
Hopefully that leads to some momentum.
Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown finally got a 99 card. No, I can't. I got a fucking Bears theme team.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's off it to even the count 2-2.
Ooh.
Now a drive out to left center field.
Was that for us?
Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2
You know what's
outs.
odd? Playing this game on this monitor, it's a 27-inch per 4K UHD monitor. All right. Playing Madden on this is so crispy.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Like,
hit on the ground out to short.
Jesus
In. And
I wish I could show you.
Away now.
I got it on sale. It was $279. The usual price was $397 or something like that.
And now here is Matt Dog. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB.
No, I lied.
Usually when you
I think it was a little over 200.
Swing mode, a lot of pitches, you'll swing at the right.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Matt Dog. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Khalil Lee, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far, and he just manages to get his hand in. Dog on at first, nobody out. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back.
The baby dies.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw.
No shit, it's your kid. Jesus fucking Christ.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping up as the shortstop, Matt Dog.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Line toward right center, and there's a base hit. So there you go, the possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Oh,
So basically, I need you to lay the boom on him, man.
They slapped the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Yes.
Well, as a former pitcher, I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints.
The show's continuing. Now to the plate, here is Matt Dog, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the 1st here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corner. Digging in next, Blaine Rienzi.
The catcher, Blaine Rienzi.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Next up, Matt Dog. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Dog.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brennan is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Dog. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Josh Russ singled in his last at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue the inning. New inning set to get underway. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Grant Levine.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that double.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Matt Dog. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Blackman going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now is Blaine Rienzi.
The catcher, number 13, Blaine Rienzi.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1. First to
Uh-oh.
Time for minor league baseball here. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Dog, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Has to pick up the damn block.
Carpio stands at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Matt Dog.
Dog.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Next to stand in is Matt Dog. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No balls and 1 strike. Again, another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the next to bat will be Khalil Lee. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Dog. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
The center fielder, Khalil.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. On to second, but the throw is wide. And now they'll get the third out here, but it won't come until the run has already crossed the plate on the play, and the inning will draw to a close. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Benito Almanzar earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the show. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor. So now here is Gabriel Pena.
Oh, damn.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Somerset.
That sounds like some bad acting going on.
The way to victory. Darryl McGraw wins his 3rd of the season. Matt Dog couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. The game's future stars are on display. Now to bat, Matt Dog, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So next to bat will be Matt Dog, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Here comes the 1-2. A line shot to third base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Digging in will be Matt Dog. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pena comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Next, here is P.J. Higgins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors.